I'm going to break down the color palette of the painting that I'm working on right now, show you how I built it and why I think this specific color palette is really nice for skin tones and how it all works, and a new white color that I bought. All right, so this is the color palette that I'm working with. You see I got my color wheel under here and I lay this plastic thing over it so that I can plan out my color scheme. So I went with a little bit more saturated color palette. Sometimes I use only one saturated color, and then the other two are a little bit further in the middle of the color wheel. But this time I decided to go with two really saturated colors. I'm going with like Cad Red Hue and Cad Red Yellow, and then I mixed a little bit more toned down blue green. Let me show you on the palette what that looks like. So over here I have my mixture of my toned down blue green. It's not like super vibrant. I just like toned it back a little bit, and I toned it back with its opposite color on the color wheel, which is this red magenta color. So I first mixed the blue green color, toned it down with the red magenta color, and then that's like one of the three colors that I use. And then I also use cadmium yellow hue straight out of the tube and cadmium red hue straight out of the tube. And those are the only three colors that I'm using for this color scheme. This is the painting I'm currently working on. I don't know if anybody else notices this, but I feel like every time I record a video straight up from TikTok, it does it to my face too. It like smooths everything out. There's like an automatic filter, but maybe I'm crazy. Nope, you see it? Yeah, if I cover up my hands, you can see more of the brush strokes. Then if I put it away, yep, it's putting an automatic filter on there. I wonder if I can turn that off. But anyway, you get the idea. Imagine this like less smooth. There's more paint texture. Actually, if I get up closer, you can probably see it. There you go. So yeah, it's quite painterly. I have a little bit ways longer to go on it, but anyway, back to the color. I think that this color is working out really, really well. Let me jump back to so this warm yellow, you can see how it's a little bit more yellower than this white here. So I've been using this to mix all of the skin tones, and it's been really nice. It doesn't cool down like, titanium white cools everything down, so you always have to add more yellow back into it. And I find myself doing that all the time, and I was like, why am I doing that? Why not just fucking use this warm white? So then all these skin tones get really, really warm. And then when I go to mix the highlight colors, I'm going to use this so we can get really nice, cool pop off the warm. Because you see how her face is like really warm right now all over. So when I mix the titanium white with some of the bluer colors and more yellower colors, it's going to have this like really nice, cool effect.